Hey friends, fans, and followers. Welcome to another week, another Thankful Thursday. But what I'm thankful for this Thursday is my viewers. Thank you guys for liking, subscribing, most of all the comments, all the positive comments, the encouraging and supporting comments. I thank you for that. So I have something coming your way tomorrow. I'm going to have to push my Thankful Thursday activity to tomorrow, Friday. But because Thursday, I've got a big fish to fry. I've got quite a few volunteers that wanted to help me on my oil change. They are eager to help me. They enjoy it just as much as I do. I'm sure it's not going to be something that I can do on my own. It's going to be a learning activity, and then I'm going to have to wait another 5,000 miles before I can do the exercise again on my truck. But I'm 2,000 miles over. I'm overdue, but I'm 30% oil life, so really I think I'm still okay. I do watch it, but I have a lot of eager participants, so I'll thank you tomorrow, but I am thankful for you today and every day. I'll thank you tomorrow with something I have planned just for you guys. But today is about the oil change, and I don't want to bite off more than I can chew. I got to focus and concentrate. I am dressed for work and ready to go. Meet you at the shop. Also, as we pull into the shop, there is not much new equipment. I think it's been a couple weeks before I had anything like major come in new to the lot. But the fire truck sold last week to a lovely viewer down in Mississippi, but it's a beast to ship. It is a beast. So I hope that works out. We can figure out a good option for him on shipping. And let's see, the wrecker's gone. If you've been watching Mr. C's community posts on YouTube or Facebook, then the HET's gone. Picked up a second TD25. I gotta enunciate that because someone thought that I was saying a naughty word. TD25. So now we got a pair. This one is supposedly the parts machine, and then this is the one that we already had. I remember the grating on the top of that blade. Look how big them beasts are. Yeah, so that is on the left a new TD25. It got working on Grandpa Greg's dump truck, new bed for his dump truck. Kevin's in the crane, and there's Papa Randy. We're sitting at, it says 49 degrees outside, but there's no wind. It's a beautiful day. I think it's a beautiful day for an oil change. Let's hope Mr. C agrees. Well, we're here on the lot, change of plans. There's something over the pit. I'm gonna go in the shop here in a minute, so I'm gonna have to do my viewer appreciation project and my oil change tomorrow. So big time Friday. So this project Ford, it's for sale now. Tucker detailed it yesterday. We're gonna go check it out, and it is for sale. So it can be yours. Call us. Wheels are all shiny. I'm gonna take a look inside how well he cleaned it out. Even Mr. C said he did a great job. Oh, let's take the, yeah. Oh, floor mats looking fresh. Little armor all. Yep. It looks good. And how many miles were on this truck? Let's see. $106,000 miles. But there's another Ford. So this is the new project truck. Tucker decided that he wanted to go with a dually. It was going to be better for hauling the horse trailer, so a little more towing power. And so he found this. I think it's a 95 F350. It's a Power Stroke for now, and it's cherry red. Really good shape. Mr. C said it's super clean. It was a good deal. already has the visor, and Tucker is super excited. Let's look at the inside. He is not super excited about the interior. The new name for this unit is the Bloody Mary. It is murdered out red. Okay, see how many miles are on it. 141,000 miles are on it. But it, like I said, currently has a power stroke in it, but I'm not sure how long that's gonna last. Oh. It's a beauty. Super clean even on the inside. Level underneath there?
Yep.
What's that for?
Take dirt out of your bed.
Oh, it's like meant to be stored there?
Yeah, I've kept it there since 1999.
Since what?
1999.
He's been driving this truck since he was 4.
No, since I was 17.
Since what? 3.
1999. You got it in June.
Okay. There was some confusion. That's when you had your, did you have your
Camera's
CDL at
dirty.
that point? Oh,
When I
thanks.
turned 18.
Yes, but it was only intrastate, which means inside the state of Indiana. Is that correct?
21.
Until you turn 21, and then you can go across the state border. What'd you say, honey?
It's only 0.5.
Oh, Dad's looking good at 0.5. Okay, hey, this wider view if I do 0.8. There's so much I could learn from you guys with my filming skills. Hey, that looks really pretty. Nice job. You and Kevin painted it together. Was it Tucker is 0.8? Oh, I didn't know. Okay, awesome. Nice job. Nice job, team. Okay, gonna be great. This is why I can't do my oil change today, okay? Mr. C did give me permission to proceed with the oil change tomorrow. It'd be a good way to end the week. Here's another reason why the oil change has to be postponed until tomorrow. Can you see that? Yep, Kevin's working his magic, and yet he's gonna help me. He's an eager participant in my oil change activity tomorrow. So a lot to do tomorrow. Let's check in. It says 39 days till Christmas. Bring it on. Oh, there's some of that yellow paint. John Deere yellow. So I'll be in my work gear again tomorrow. Yep, I'm gonna be back at it. Let's go. Good morning from the home office of Mrs. C. I'm mixing it up a little. Change of plans. That's what happens when you roll with the punches, okay? What was my original agenda? It was to have my oil change today and to do my viewer appreciation. Well, I said that was a busy day. That was gonna be a busy Friday because you also gotta mix in like my to-do list for like my actual work needs to be mixed in there too. I know it may come across that maybe I don't do work and I might play, but far from it. So here's my home office. I was hoping that it would, the sun would come out, but it's a rainy, dreary day because I wanted to show you my view from my office and show you, this is where I do all my cabin paperwork. Okay, this is my home desk. Yep. So this is my home view. It is so foggy, and I totally missed the opportunity to show it to you last week when the sun was shining and the leaves were full, because now they're all naked. I mean, it looks like we're in the Smokies, right? So right over here, okay, let's see if I can do this real quick. Okay, right through that like gap right there, I was hoping that the train would come through so you could see the train. It's the same train that goes right behind the shop at 4 o'clock. Even though we got no train, that doesn't mean we have no fun. So I said I was going to follow through. This is Follow Through Friday after my Thankful Thursday, which led to disappointing actions in the shop with no oil change. But it's okay. It's still going to happen. Mr. C said I could proceed with it today. Oh, Mr. C just sent me a message. Okay, I'll work on that. Well, time out. I got to respond. So I responded. It's all good. I'm gonna keep going. But Kitty is on my viewer appreciation project. This is what I had. I'm following through on this. I am gonna break this up, and that is not very much. It's not very nice, and it doesn't seem like a part 1 and a part 2, but it's going to be too much, too long of a video, and that's stressful to me. So I am going to do my viewer appreciation. I'm still going to do my oil change, but it's not going to be in one video. So I'll post later today on my YouTube community. Oh, now I got a phone call. Time out 2. Surely everyone's taken care of now. So I lost my train of thought, but that's what happens. I pulled in different directions. But my viewer appreciation, that's what we're going to tackle. And then later today, I'm going to do my oil change, but you're going to get a second video with my oil change because I know that I'm going to be very involved. I did some research, and it's harder than I thought. But I'm prepared. I have a checklist for it too. Of my supplies. So I'm not going into this unprepared. If one thing, I'm always trying to be prepared. I don't want to waste anyone's time, my time, but I like to be the student. And that's why I like to do these things. Which brings me to my viewer appreciation. Okay, let's go. Follow me to the table. Okay, so I said that the viewer appreciation was for you, but it really, I guess, is for me, from you. But you get the gist, is that I appreciate all your comments, is what it boils down to. I did not realize that I had 51 videos. Today we'll make 52 videos, which is not the number of states that we have in the US, which that is one of my categories here of funny comments from viewers. Oh, Lucy, you are not involved in this. Okay, so Lucy wants to be the center of attention, but here's my board that Hunter and I picked up last night. And I had viewers ask why my channel is not Mrs. C, or why it's Mrs. C and not, like, my name's Bridget. Well, our last name is Chitwood, so it starts with a C. So really, that's why I like to go by Mrs. C, is because of our last name. But it could be misconstrued as being Mrs. Clinton, because everyone probably found me by Clinton's channel. But in order to stand on my own 2 feet here, and Lucy just did too, I have made this for my viewers. Are you ready for something cheesy? Prepare yourself for something cheesy. This is my beehive board. What? So Lucy has just settled in, and that's just how it's going to be, I guess. But I'm going to pin comments from my viewers. She's also messed up my orderly fashion of comments, which are highlighted for no particular reason, but they are in categories. So this category that's a mess is funny comments. I thought about naming people because they all have like their YouTube name with them, but I don't want anyone to feel bad that I didn't pick theirs. So, and my channel is all about feeling good. So some of the funny comments that will be pinned to my beehive. B for Bridget. You like it? I'm not gonna lie, I love it. Beehive. You guys are the hive. You're all the bees. I'm the bee. Hey, just thought of it. Queen bee. I don't know. Sounds kind of cocky, but again, you get the gist. So I appreciate all your comments, and I don't want to single out necessarily people, but I want to single out comments. So look at some of these funny ones. That comment about 52 states that I made reference to earlier, I did. I said that. I don't know if I was thinking of a deck of cards or what, but comment is, how many states do you think there are? Are you counting Mexico and Canada as a state or something? True. I don't know what I was thinking. Excuse me. Another funny. The more you keep them from working, the less they can get done, which means the less they'll be spending on parts. So technically, you're saving the company money. Cha-ching. This one was epic because I put Scott's email in the video for Jeep parts, contact him, but I forgot to put the S in CC surplus. So he said, is the link missing the letter S or is it in Scott's pocket? Because he likes to take bolts. You guys are clever. But I mean, I have this whole section and I could keep going, but maybe I'll just start randomly inserting them and referring to the beehive board when we need a pick-me-up or a little chuckle if I'm getting a little too dry. Okay, so that's the first section. And then I divided other comments, which endless comments of support and encouraging words. So I appreciate that. But here's a few that stood out. And you know who you are. And I always respond to probably 95% of the messages. So hopefully you know who you are, but I want everyone else to hear some of these encouraging words that are on my channel, but could be applied to anyone. Falling down is part of life experiences. A person who has never fallen learns nothing. True. Very true. What else? Really, I went through the videos again last night. It was very humbling to reread some of the messages. Here's another general comment about you're correct. Nothing is stupid or dumb. So ask questions. That's okay. That's how you learn. Yep. So be bold in that. But there was someone that said about Tucker, in one of his comments, we were in passing and I said, I love you. And he said, I love you too. And someone said, if you have a son, a 17-year-old son that says, I love you too, that is a gauge of what a great mom you are. I mean, I think it's a gauge of what a great son he is. So not gonna get emotional. Not gonna happen. Some comments about when I lost, not about when I lost, but in reference to losing my dad, that he raised an excellent daughter. So that hits home. Okay. Crazy energy. Tucker's a good welder. Just a lot of good things. So even though I'm not singing on you out, I'm appreciating you all as a whole and the positive comments and feedback. And even those criticisms that I get, I can turn them into something positive. It's easy not to, but that's what, developing that positive thinking, that's where it starts, okay? So keep them coming. We're going to grow this beehive board of positivity and laughs. And, oh, look at this. This is another. These blue stars, they're employees' comments. Yeah, Uncle Scott, who had some banter with a couple guys. Oh, someone commented when we had Uncle Scott's Feel Good Friday about his Chevy being parked on the Ford lot. Yeah. And he said, I usually don't park it here too much because it leaves with about 7 pounds of dust at the end of the day. But yeah, he usually makes me park out back next to the dumpster. I got a Kevin comment on my Feel Good side. And it is, friend, you are killing it. I definitely want to see you ride your bike to work, but the elk and the bull statues will be the icing on the cake. Thanks, Kevin. Thanks, guys. Thanks, guys, for participating in my channel. Thank you, viewers, for participating in my channel and making it a good day. Okay, so that's part one. I'm going to wrap it up. I hope you enjoyed that fun narrative. I hope you enjoyed seeing, oh, no, I'm not done. I'm not done. False alarm. Behind my desk, people have asked to see a young Mr. C. Oh, there's a young Mr. and Mrs. C before we were Mr. and Mrs. C. Yep. That's me and Clinton's engagement photo. That would be circa 2004. Young. Look at those young baby faces. Forget the boys. Look at them babe faces. We got Hunter on the left and Tucker on the right. They are 26 months apart to the date. So that's it. Oh, see, I keep my own tools and I gotta keep them in my space because they don't return tools. I appreciate you being so kind. I thank you. My Thankful Thursday is all about the viewers, and finish it up with this follow-up Friday. But I'm gonna close this chapter of part 1, and that oil change is part 2. I promise it is part 2, because I got Mr. C's approval, so it has to happen. And I'm dressed for the shop. I reevaluated what I had on yesterday. I had a light colored shirt, and apparently this oil change is gonna be messy, and that was from my research. This could get messy. So stay tuned, like and subscribe, and thanks for hanging in there. Thanks for being one of those viewers. I appreciate it. Okay, have a great week.